Yeah, good morning, a student from class 7A and class 7B. How are you? I wish you are doing all well. Today we shall proceed also with this subject, solving angle problems. It is a very important subject. A lot of students have a lot of questions about this subject, so please stick to these videos and you will do fine. Will do very well, okay? So we go on. Objective is we need two reasons to justify our angle solutions. When you find angles, you have to tell me the reason why this angle is equal to this one, why this angle is equal to this one. We shall analyze these reasons, and there are 8 reasons. You have to know them very well, and you can then answer any question in this topic. And then we make 2 exercises, and the rest I shall give you which exercises you do, and you stick to these exercises I gave you. If you like to do more, I have nothing against that, but these exercises for me are very relative and very important to know. Solving angle problems need a reason. So what are these reasons? Reason 1, we knew that the sum of angles on a straight line equal to 180. We know that before. This is the straight line. You see that very thick black line? This is the straight line, and these are the angles on this line. So angle A plus B plus C plus D, they are all make up to 180 and make a half a circle. So this is a reason which comes very often every time. When you see any angles on a straight line, they are supplementary to each other. They complete each other to 180, and I think most of you know this reason. So now reason number 2, the sum of angles around the point is 360. Now we have one point here in the middle and we have a circle. All the angles around the circle, they add up to 360. As you see the blue angles is just like the first reason, angles on a straight line. So A, B, C, and D, they are the angles on a straight line. But E, F, G, H is also angles on a straight line, but from the other direction. So 2 half circles, they make together 360. Each one of them, you can say that this half is reason 1, and this is also reason 1. Reason 1 plus reason 1 give you reason 2. So 360 is 2 halves together. This is just like here, A plus B plus B. So the blue ones plus the black ones give you all 360, which makes a circle altogether. I think this is also not very hard. Now we come to reason number 3. Reason number 3 is vertically opposite angles are the same. We took this also before a lot of. This angle C and D, they are opposite. You see, they are opposite in positions also, so that's why they are equal. Also A and B. So if this is 30, this is 30. This is 150, so this must be also 150. So this is the reason. When you like to justify the equality of 2 angles, you have to say vertically opposite angles are the same or are equal. So this is also a third reason we can use in this matter. What is the 4th reason? The 4th reason, corresponding angles are equal. Now please little bit pay attention here. Now we have this here. We have the straight 2 parallel lines, MN and PQ. They are parallel, and you know what's parallel, they never intersect each other. And we have this transversal line TS, which intersect them in 2 points, this point and this point. These angles here are corresponding. A and B, C and D are corresponding angles. They are equal. And please follow the sequence of letter always. What I mean always think sequentially, like A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. So A and B are equal because they are corresponding angles. C and D are equal because they are corresponding angles. Also A and B and C and D red are also corresponding angles. What is a corresponding angle? They are angle in the same position. Look, all of them are in the same position, but in one side of the intersection. This is the intersection. They are in the same side of the intersection. That's why they are corresponding. Same position, same side of the intersection. So what is the 5th reason? That was heavy, really. Alternate angles are equal. What's alternate angles? We have 2, exterior and interior. Let us speak about the exterior alternate angles. they are also in the same position, but they are in the different sides of the intersection. This is intersection, and this is intersection. So, okay, again, follow the sequence of the letters A, B, C, and D. Okay, A, B, C, and D. So, A and B are exterior alternate angles, and C and D are exterior alternate angles. So, when this angle is like 70, this is also 70. When this is 110, this must be also 110. Why? Because they are exterior alternate angles. What's the difference between them and corresponding? They are also in the same positions, but they are in different sides. They are in the different sides from the intersection. Look, AB is this in the right side of the intersection, and B in the left side of the intersection. But also we have ABCD interior alternate angles. Look, ABCD. Follow the sequence always. AB are interior alternate angles, and C and D are also interior alternate angles. Now we come to the sixth reason. What is the sixth reason? It is the angle sum of triangles on 180. We have different triangles types. You know, we have isosceles, equilateral, scalene. Scalene, they have three. All of them have three sides. All of them have three angles. But in a scalene, no side equal the other. Look, by equilateral, we have only. We have three sides are equal. Three angles are equal. So when the sum of them are 180, they must be 60, because the same sides, same angles, 60, 60, 60, 180. By isosceles, we have only two sides are equal, the third one are not equal. So isosceles have only two sides equal, but all of them, they have three angles, and all of them, all these three angles, they have to add up to 180 degrees. So if we take this triangle ABC, the angle A and B and C, they add up all to 180 degrees. So A plus B plus C, they add up to 180 degrees. This goes also for equilateral triangles, for isosceles triangles, for every triangle. So solving problems, reason 7, the exterior angle of a triangle is the sum of the two opposite interior angles. We took this before. We know that the angle W equal C plus B. The angle W equal the angle B plus the angle C. This is, you can write it for me like this as a geometrical expression, but also you can write it like that. You can say BAM. Where is BAM? BAM. I mean by BAM, I mean angle W, which is this one, equal to angle C. Angle C, what is it? It is BCA. Look, BCA. It's in the middle, C, the same as this one, plus B. What is B? CBA. CBA is just like when you say angle B, the small one. So the angle B small one is just like saying CBA. So this is a way of expression. As an expression, you express the angles, or you can express it also in this way. You have two ways to express the angles, and this is the seventh reason. What is now the eighth reason? The eighth reason is we speak about quadrilaterals. All these are called quadrilaterals: rectangles, square, parallelogram, trapezium, rhombus. Why? Because they have four sides, four angles. That's why they are quadrilaterals. But they are all quadrilaterals. They are all, you can name any one of these quadrilateral, but they have special names, you know. So if I take the parallelogram, we have these four angles. They all add up to 360. All of these, they add up to 360 degrees. So now, exercise page 57, number 1, we have this problem here. And he say to you, what's wrong with it? If I measure this half a circle, if I measure it's 180, there is nothing wrong with it, because there are two angles on the same, straight line, you know. This is a line and this is a line. There are two angles on a straight line. So add up 180. There's nothing wrong with it. If I measure this one also, 160 plus 20, the red arc will give me also 180. There's nothing wrong with the angle, but I have to go furthermore, and I measure this one here. 150 plus 20 is 170. These two angles doesn't add up to 180. They are not supplementary to 180. And this is also not. So I can say, because these two angles are not supplementary, they are wrong, because they are not supplementary. That's the answer. Number two, A naught is how much? A naught is 136. Why? Because an interior angle. And B naught is 136 because of the corresponding angle. Where is B naught? This one. Look, A naught and 136, they are two interior alternate. That's why they are the